let's not lose sight of our purpose. So education certainly is critical for workforce development, but that's not our purpose as educators. You know, I went into social studies education 32 years ago because I wanted my students to be critical thinkers, problem solvers, decision makers so that they could be effective citizens in our democracy. Let's never lose sight of the important role that public education plays in serving as the backbone to our democracy. And part of that is ensuring that we're giving students opportunities for meaningful engagement, to really tap into their skills, their talents, and to be fully prepared, not just for a future world, but also have a positive experience while they're students in schools. And all of that builds to, again, the purpose, which is creating lifelong learners. If we want to have a thriving future as a state, we need to make sure that we're doing everything possible when policy decisions are being made to move us towards that end. And far too often, especially over the last 20 years since No Child Left Behind and the obsession with standardized testing and test label punish and all of this focus on accountability and choice, and I know, Dr. Zellman, you've talked about a lot of this in your book, and we're going to hear more about it. But so many of those policy decisions have moved us away from that. And so perhaps, and again, I agree with Dr. Zellman that this was fundamentally a power issue. It was a question, you know, the restructuring was really about who gets to make the decisions. Does the governor get more power or less power? And what does that look like for the state board? And we have all kinds of concerns about it. But I hope that this, if it is a reset, I hope it's an opportunity for all of us collaboratively to engage in this conversation about where do we really want to go in our future, and how do we engage students and learners to create lifelong learners.